Well, it is issue, some exceptions, some countries, the rest are really in a horrible state. There were some, of course, regard for the fact that we were somewhat relatively successful earlier on. But due to the lack of transparency, we don't know when the vaccines are arriving, how much is being ordered, how many are going to be vaccinated, and particularly the general masses, the urban poor, the rural poor, the heartland, know when it's going to get when they are going to get vaccinated. So I don't think it is quite correct to say that, although I do recognize the initial period we were a bit probably deemed to be quite effective, but now as people see it, it's a complete rotten failure. The direction of duty, of responsibility, there is a clear incompetence in the way we make decisions and place orders, and the plan to vaccinate our people. Now, how do you then address?
What is the situation with vaccination in Malaysia? How far have you got? And
the process is so slow that if the rate that we are doing it now, it will be another 2-3 years before we can complete, and there is no certainty when the vaccines are arriving. I mean, second phase. I had one people. You see, first the frontliners, then the members of parliament, the VVIPs were all given Pfizer initially, and then nothing is known about the next course of action, when the vaccines are arriving. There's no certainty, no information. Okay, the minister will come out and say, well, we are expected to complete by the end of the year. I mean, you look at the 25,000 or so every day, then it will take years to complete the process. And because they have declared a state of emergency, yours is not to question why. But of course, they give an example. For example, there was also relative failure in terms of the slow pace initially in the United States, and the problems now resurfacing in the UK and in Europe. Okay, we can always compare to the worst, but I think we should be more specific. When do we order the vaccines? What is the cost of the vaccines? When are we able to ensure that the public at large will be given these vaccines? I mean, these are issues that we can address, because to a large extent, even in terms of numbers, Indonesia, for example, has surpassed us and been more successful in this regard. Of course, they are dealing with a larger population.